All right. Put on live chat here. What's going on, Jared? Welcome to the stream, big dog. I got a little bit of a different setup right now. Nothing crazy, but I got my older mic here, my first mic that I've had for like fucking 15 years, 16 years. Thing still works badass. Playing some more Expedition 33 because I don't got like a stream schedule set up right now, and I'm wanting to play this. But I'm also laser engraving, and when more people show up, I'll kind of give y'all like a look-see, right? I wonder if I can even, let me see if I can, no, not that way. See if you guys could see like the back of it. Yeah, yeah, right there, basically. I got the machine right there. And I have it running right now, as a matter of fact. So when more people show up, I'll kind of dive into that since it's actually engraving. It's been engraving a good little bit now. I'm rerunning that coin that I have. So. And I'm sitting a little bit further away than I otherwise normally am. It's been running for an hour and 44 minutes. So this is going to be the longest run that I've done. So 256 passes with 10 with 5 cleanup passes, I believe, every 10. Maybe not that long, maybe 1 cleanup pass every 10 passes. So you can see how it works though. I want to see how it is compared. I used the same coin that I had earlier and I flipped it over. So how you doing, Jared? Oh, hi Casey. I thought you were asleep, mamas. Oh, if it's too loud, I could turn it down too. Hold up. Everybody's a bunch of light work. This place is probably deceptively easy too. Because if this is where one of the axons is at, then there's no way it could be that easy. Starting to fall asleep. I'm tired. Gotta work at 5 a.m. so I'm not sleeping tonight. So you're not gonna go to sleep at all? You still at HEB, Jared? I know it's been a little bit, so I haven't really asked. Have you played this at all? I know that, I mean, you know enough about it to ask about Renoir, so. Can I go this way? I cannot. You want to show your wifey support? I appreciate you. And hey, Retro, welcome to the stream, big dog. As a support contractor. You're good, Retro. I get it, man. It happens. It's all good. You're not required to say, hey, I'm taking off. The numbers usually let me know, like, ah, well, somebody left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Well. Are you not entertained? There we go. Is there nothing else over here? Did a completionist run? Damn, how do you do a completionist run on this game this early? This game is so long. Oh shit, okay. You've got yourselves a ghoul, fading man. Which is worse, to die or to be the one who survives? To grieve or to be grieved? To be the one who survives. Some might say that's lucky, not simply because you survived, but because you had the opportunity to care deeply for another. I find myself grieving before they've even passed, grieving what could have been, grieving what is to come. She'll never forgive herself. She'll carry her scars with her always. Oh, would that I could ease her burden. The man has gone silent. Yeah, I'm waiting to, like, do almost everything in the game before I start watching lore videos. You guys know how I am. I like jumping into some good lore breakdowns and shit. So I'm sure I gotta go that way. So I guess we'll go this way first. Oh, that's right. As per the First Lady of Gaming, you guys, leave your likes. All right. So real quick, you guys, let me do this real quick here. And it's not gonna let me. Here, let me do this. We're gonna get a little inception-y here. So PC game capture. Let me do primary monitor. Okay, so I'm gonna show you all this real quick here. I can always change this later. So right now, I am doing the engraving, like I said. Right here, let me see if I can adjust this. I'll actually change the camera. I'm not looking at my monitor right here, so I'm looking off to the right. So, but let's see. As you can see, it's been running for. As a matter of fact, I could kind of blow this up just a bit more. Oops. No, we ain't doing that. Running for about an hour and 50 minutes, almost 2 hours. Like I said, I'm doing 2 passes. No, I'm sorry, 256 passes, right? And I'm doing the owls again, the little owlines, right? So, let me show y'all, because like I said, I'm really proud of how well this kind of came out. So, let me do the on camera bit here. Okay, so check it out. Alright, so I'm going to sound kind of muffly and stuff away. But here. Okay. So. Cool. Alright. So as you can see, this is my box that I made. I built it. I put pictures up in Discord. Right. Sealed it up with some weather seal and stuff. Now I'm gonna try to do this without looking at it myself, but there's the machine. This is like the machine. The actual galvo head and everything is in here. And let's see, I'm gonna put the mic over here so you guys can hear that. I'm gonna undo the latch. It's really bright. But, see if I can kind of zoom it in some. Damn, I can't seem to get you to zoom in. Alright, so we'll do it like that, right? So yeah, that's I mean, it's like the shit that you've seen like on the Reels and TikToks and shit. It's the same kind of laser. And I want to get a hand on trying to, you know, make some merch and shit. Definitely get some money back out of this machine, because this machine was not cheap. But I also want to engrave some guns and shit. You know, really get that going and get a better hand at that type of stuff. This is how I was able to make this keychain here. I'm still working it out. But yeah. And I have a fan here, like an induction fan. It goes out to the window. I have some lights in here too. I got like a light strip deal. But yeah. And then that'll be finished while we are streaming our jam here. So just make sure I get you guys back here. Cool. All right. So yeah, I haven't seen the chat too, so let me get back to the chat here. Alrighty. Too bad Carlos wasn't here for the distraction, right? Those were it's the heart of the stream, as he says. Alright. So yeah. Oh, shit. So yeah, like I said, that's kind of what is going on with that right now. I like how it's come along, right? Oh shit, I don't want to bump it. God damn it. I really hope. If I have any weirdness on it, I'll know it's because it's been moved. These things got, well, they have locks on them, but I think still bumping it still might fuck it up. So I might have to get like a clamp or something, hold it in place, just for added stability. Anyhow, so yeah. We'll check out more. It's still got some time, right? It's at 86%. Yeah, it's at 86%. It's got it doesn't got that much time to go. So nice. 15% gradient charge on base attack. That's good. I think gradient charges only with techniques, and I think it's 5% per technique. Are you for real? I gotta. I wonder if I can cheese my way back up without having a. God dang it. Bro, I should be able to mount that shit. Come on. I give up. Okay, fine. You win. Okay. Okay, so damn, it's a ways back up. Yeah, but getting new pictos is always good. I need to get I need to get the fuck over there. That looks like it's a pictos also. Nah. Goddamn giant hammers, bro. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Invisible wall there or something. How do I? What's going on, Moncon? Wow, nobody had an opinion or 2 cents about the laser engraver, huh? Did I happen to show it to everybody when they were AFK? Oh, whatever. We'll see it right now. I was having a little bit of issues with the I was running it the other night, and it was giving me like, oh, here we go. I could get some of the, it wasn't clean, like the burning wasn't super clean, and I could tell it was just because of the exhaust hose. It was kind of bunched up, so it wasn't like filtering all the way out. Longer shell. Cool. For those who come after. I'm focused on the schematics of my Minecraft build. What you build in Richo, you're in the realm, right? I need to get back in there too. You guys, the Switch 2 is coming. It's right around the corner, you guys. You know what? I came back here again. Fuck it. Let's go up here. You know what? If they released DLC for this game, I don't know how I'd feel about it. Because there's so much game. I like how this game kind of just stands for the fact that it smacks all the bullshit that the, you know, publishing studios and corporations are saying, like, oh, it costs more money to make games, and we need all these people, and after you spend the $80 for your game, you have to, you know, after you spend $80 for your game, you know, we have to lay off people to still turn a profit. And like, this game just smacks the fuck out of all that, dude. Like, it literally, like, just says, it tells it all to shut up because, it, you know, this isn't that, right? Like, this has so much shit you can do, so many different ways. I mean, you know, on all angles, you know. How did I get over there? This seems different. And this goes high. I kind of want to go back. Because I feel... I'm going to go back. I feel like there's more to find. I know you said you're playing on 3 other worlds, but fuck those 3 other worlds, man. It's about Realm 64. Oh, or is it 64-bit? I forget. Oh, there it is. Okay. This place is huge. I really wish my brother got on this game, dude. He would love this shit. The fading man. Oi, bruv. It's the fading man. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going full speed. For those that come after. No spoilers, Moncon. This is the first time I got here. %10 of gradient charge and counterattack. That's good, man. There's not a lot of pictos I've gotten for those. Oof. Damn, that was it, huh? that was it. I still got a lot of episodes to edit that I haven't edited yet. I need to chop up all those episodes. That's probably what I should be doing tomorrow. But I've been trying to spend time on learning how to do my fucking laser, bro. Like, time is money with that shit. And Lightburn it's on a trial. So, it's $200 software. I don't got the money to buy it right now. And I probably could get away with, like, the software it came with, but, I mean, like, Lightburn's, like, the one you want to learn. And I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit, right? So, an advantage. Hey, but what about a game about Expedition 60? And what if they make other games, just Clear Obscure this or that, Clear Obscure this or that? Like, they can have a whole, the Clear Obscure franchise. You know what I'm saying? The Clear Obscure franchise. Expedition 61, not 60, 61. Yep. Self applies. Might have to replace burning canvas with extreme single target fire damage 3 hits 9. Single target void damage 5 hits 5 burn applies 1 burn per hit, damage increase for each burn. That's not bad either. I want to try it soon. I'm not looking to try it like immediately because there's so many games right now, but I do want to get to Night Rain. To be honest, dude, I need to get back to Elden Ring and finish the DLC, if I'm being real honest about it. But yeah, Night Rain, you know, I'm gonna. Okay, hold up. Got these big fuckers down here. But yeah, I mean, bottom line is I do eventually want to try Night Rain out. Give that a shot. I don't think it'd be a waste of my time. Be something different. But I've never played really like any multiplayer aspect of any of the Souls games, right? So, I mean, I just... Oh, okay, so these guys might be a little rowdy. Expedition 0, I need it. I want to see the Fracture in 0. I feel like that might be something a little bit better at adapted to like a movie or like a series or something, right? I feel like that, you know, in the media they could expand on that. I would like an Expedition 60. The legendary Expedition 60, the only other expedition that came close to defeating the Paintress. Shit. Yoy! Oi! Well, I tried. It's hard. I mean, sounds about right. Hey, can anybody confirm? I heard something on one of my channels today, something about the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro are going to be going down in price, but then I heard it was only like temporary. Like it's going to be like the Days of Play like sale or something. Is that true? This would be a game that makes you want to get the PlayStation 5 Pro, only because there's been just a very small amount of spots where I've seen it dip. And it just makes me, like, this game is so good, I want it to run as clean as possible, so. Damn. For those who come after. Dang. Oh, it's one of the manor doors. One of the manor doors. One of the manor doors. Behold a sweater getting on your better. It is one of the manor doors. Yep. Just the digital, not all of them? I thought it was all of them then. Ooh, let's see, what do we got here? Unknown. Is that Monaco?
Or is it a sign leading us astray? I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak that I care little as long as we walk together. Art gives us a perception of control. For a moment as I paint, I find order among the chaos. That is, for me, a moment of pure contentment. And that is truly better than perfection.
Okay, so I know about this, Jared, right? I don't know if that's the case or not, but unfortunately, there are some spoilers that have come into my frame of view while on Facebook. And my understanding is that there's a super boss, and my impression of it is the strongest boss in the game is this person named Simon. And the only thing I've seen is just that there is a journal that I could find of this individual named Simon. Right? So. Is that... Well, I guess I don't even need to ask if that's true or not, so... Oh shit, I wonder when that happened. Okay, laser is done. Give me a sec. I want to take a look at it. Okay. Looking good, looking real good. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the output. I'm going to do this. And then we're going to do number of passes 10. Yeah. And then we'll do start. Just check, make sure everything's there we go. So we're doing a little... Oh, shit. That's super fucking cool. It's so cool. I wish I had like a screen or something. It's like you want to look at it, but I know you're not supposed to. And last thing I need is some bullshit fucking my eyes up. But I like having this machine. This machine was expensive. We got it with part of our fucking income tax. But I was like, I'm going to get it because I'm planning on using it to make some money. Casey said do it, but you got to make some money. I was like, all right. As a matter of fact, I got a whole bunch of these, you guys. And I would like to find out what I could do to sell these. And then I have a fair amount of these brass coins too. I could definitely use some suggestions on what you all would be interested in buying as far as like some 64 merch, right? Again, I got the Derik64 bottle opener keychain. They do feel a little bare bones though. So, you know, something that might just kind of flesh out like a design. If you guys got any ideas, let me know what you think would be worth paying for, so I can kind of get to work on some stuff. That's what I would like to do. This door is still closed. Hi-yo! Wait, what? What? You guys are gonna waste my time? I mean, once I get better with it, Jared, I want to. Here's the thing, right? And there might be like a loophole, but bottom line, if you want to be legit, oh, there's a patank around here, a patank. If you want to do it legit, if you want to, because I want to engrave guns. That's where the money is at. And real talk, dude, gun people spend money, dog. Like, I'm not even a gun person per se, and I spend the fucking money. If somebody who goes at guns the way I go at games is, they'll spend the fucking money, right? So, getting an engraved gun or getting your gun engraved, I would have to have an FFL, which I could probably do, but I also want to be good enough at that particular type of capability and service that yeah, I'd want to be good enough at that particular type of service in order to like warrant doing that. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's done. Okay, hold up. Well, let me see. This motherfucker ain't gonna attack me out the gate. Range combo. Ooh, for la madre. That's a hell of a good start. Okay, hold on. So let's take a look. I don't have my... Oh, here's my flashlight. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm going to show you all the work right now, but this looks good. This actually looks really good for like a 2-hour engrave for something like this. Which, I mean, I have a 1 hour, then I have a 2 hour, so it's a good comparison. This actually came out really good. Came out really good. Yeah, man. I wonder if I could kind of get it with a little bit of a spray. Hold up. Okay, so... Here. So this is the original side. I know it's kind of hard, you guys, because it doesn't focus. But we'll do this. It'll speak for itself, right? So this is the 128 passes. This other side is 256. So this is the one that just got done. And it might be hard to tell, honestly, with my webcam here. But, well, depending on how I hit the light. Now, what I need to do is get my Dremel. because I do want to hit it with a little. Here. You know, I was thinking about that, Jared, but honestly, I haven't looked into it too much. But I know that if a place has a FFL, I'd be surprised if they didn't have some sort of engraving service. But we'll have to wait and see, to be honest. Now, the shine isn't all that great. Ah, fuck. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hey, I just got done with this. What do you think? So this is the first side I did, and then this is the one I just got done doing.
With that?
Yeah, with that. Thank you. Thank you, sir. No. Hell no. You kidding me, boy? Shit. Alright. Yeah, these aren't the prettiest, but I come to find that not all brass coins are created equal, as it turns out. And of course I got like some cheapy ones, so it's not pure brass, it's like a brass alloy. And one of the ways you could find that out actually is because it's where's my deal? I had it here actually. Here. This is my remote for my fan, right? And it has a magnet built in. So, you're supposed to know if your magnet is good, or if your metal is good, your brass is good if it's non-magnetic. If it's magnetic, it's not pure brass, and yada yada, this and that. And, of course, as you can see, so proof's in the pudding. It's not pure brass, I'm afraid. But, I mean, you know, it's, you know, for what it is, it's good that I could use it to kind of learn it. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just trying to figure shit out, so. So, yeah. But you know what? It came out really good. Came out really damn good, as a matter of fact. So yeah, man. So I'm thinking about starting to do something like this, to have it like engraved like Derik64 coins or some shit, you know, a heads or tails coin, right? But yeah. So that's what's going on with that. So that's cool. So this is done, right? Yeah, man. I do need to get some better brass coins, though. Okay. So the patang. Need to do the patang. All right, let's get it. Yes, sir. Okay, hold on. I wanna do this. Would like to try this, since I never get a chance to try it. Take that. Endbringer. dead. Super dead. Uber, super, duper dead. Alright. Cool. Oh, damn it. Send me some links, bro. At this point, like, I'm a greenhorn, so anything that I can use to kind of get a better understanding of, like, materials and quality and all that, so I can use that. Simon may or may not be in the game. You should play more and find out. I love it, Moncon. Yeah. This is where I went in, right? Yeah. Look at all this boulder dash. Boulder dash. Then I got these anodized aluminum cards. I got a whole bunch of them here. And I even got the metal, the steel ones. I'm trying to figure out how to do color on the steel. You know, trying to figure that shit out. Let's go. I need to go down from up there. Okay. So we shall continue. I was gonna say, Moncon, I don't know how you keep falling down. Usually it doesn't let you fall, but... Okay, so... I need to keep going this way. Oh my gosh, all these weaklings! $259,000 XP. I mean, it's not nothing. I guess I can see that you'd fall down here quite a bit. Or you can, rather. No, we shall continue. You guys suck. I'm not even gonna bother with y'all. Just cannon fodder. Oh, for real? You know, this reminds me of, kind of random, but it reminds me of Vermintide. I was really wanting to get into Vermintide, like, way back before Vermintide even 2 came. Because I remember when Vermintide 2 was, like, announced, they did, like, you could do, like, a, what is it? You were able to, like, do a mailing list so you could get, like, early access. So I did, like, the first stage of, like, the early access of Vermintide 2. And now Vermintide 2 is, like, super cheap, bro. But I wanted it because I wanted something that was like Left 4 Dead. Oh, okay, hold up. Who's this guy? The Mad Hatter? Another orphan. Uh-huh.
Vertigo, remember?
You're magic, you do all this shit, but you still can't deal with the heights.
His intentions are good, I know, but his methods... Your father? I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse. I understand that. Only child. Yeah, Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect, so accomplished and talented.
I didn't know if she was a sister or cousin.
He's so proud of her. And Verso could always make my bar laugh. He had so many inside jokes. Then there's me.
And then there's you. An actual favourite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
Is that a thing that they can do? I heard about a bunch of 40K stuff. This Orphelin is different from the rest. It does not sabotage, it builds. Okay, well, he's a little homie. We're gonna leave little homie alone. I like to be a little homie.
Gustav would have loved to see this.
Yeah. I know that they're releasing Bolt Gun 2, which that's what I'm hyped for. And then they're doing a remake of Space Marine 1, which I have Space Marine 1 for the PS3. Tried playing it a little bit just to get a grip on it, you know. But I mean, if they're doing a remake, whatever. And then I think I saw it for $40 finally. Space Marine 2. Probably not $40 anymore. All my money's tied up in the fucking Switch dose. But how tall is this fucking Axon, bro? Saw it walking. What the fuck? uh. 61 still. Seems like we're always leveling up, bruv. But yeah, Bolt Gun. I've been wanting to like sit down and play a bunch of like boomer shooters because I was wanting to do like a top 10 boomer shooters, right? And Bolt Gun probably is gonna be on there because Bolt Gun is really good. But now they're coming out with the Bolt Gun too. Healing Tints also applies shell. I thought I had that. That's a lot of health though. Oh, you! I fought one of you before. Okay, so this might actually be tough. We're gonna find out. So is this a mountain? Damn, there's a couple of them? What the fuck? Okay, these guys are a little bit on the tough side. Oi, bruv. Wrecked. Got half a mil health. Not that big of a deal these days, I suppose. Resplendent. Resplendent. Okay, so which way do I go then? Okay, so if we go this way. There's naughty people everywhere. We get it done. All right. No, 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 no. Yeah, wreck. Fucking wreck. Because I hear my camera. My camera's going off. It's next door. Okay. Oh, and then supposedly, it's a rumor. It's a rumor. But supposedly there might be an emulator in development for an official PlayStation 3 emulator on the PS5. So if they do that where I can launch my games, that would be cool as fuck. I mean, at this point, I would be accepting of, like, what Xbox did. Of course, I would hope that they don't do that. But if it's a retroactive emulator, then I guess I can't be surprised. So, whatever. I don't know if I'm transferring all my shit over to the fucking Switch 2 from the Switch 1 because... excuse me, I don't want my shit deleted off my Switch 1. I may very well still use my Switch 1. I'd have to play it out. See how it goes. Oh, it's a trader. He looks like a creepy guy. What's he doing here? I'm so hip. I'm so hip. Let's see. Anti-blight. That might be useful while I'm here. It applies defenseless on break. 15% on gradient charge on hitting a weakness. Once per turn. Healing. So that'll jump at a 20. Tainted. Let's see what this guy has for a fight. We'll do that. Dun, 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 dun. Oops. Oops. Yeah. I'm high. Ooh, it did as well. Applying mark an enemy on base attack. Apply powerless on marking an enemy. So they'll be powerless and marked and a rank. That's not bad, man. It's not bad at all. Apply defenseless on break. That's also good. I don't want to have to come back if I don't have to. Okay. Bye-bye. Alright. Might have to revamp my pictos here soon. What? Okay, this is a different area. I see that one windmill spot in Bloodborne with the snakehead people. Hated those sons of bitches. Wreck. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Oh, okay. There we go. That's what's up. That's how we get back down. Alright, sweet. Alrighty. Beautiful. Alright, cool. And you are... Heal. I'm applying a buff. That's not bad. Ah, wow, indeed, Minoko. Alright, we're making our way back over here. Yep. Sweet. Oh. Trader Joe right there. I've never even seen a Trader Joe's. Is it badass? Okay, well, let me go this way. There we go. Feels like a stupid question, but how high does this bitch go? Look at these seat clamps, bro. Seat clamps all day. Seat clamps for the win.
Interesting.
Indeed. Let's get it. Let's get it. much. No. Oh, you don't like that, do you? You don't like that, do you? Gosh darn it. Hold on, I want to try this. Endbringer. Never you really get to see it in action, man. All these monster trees. Uh-oh. Crunchyroll just got declined. Dude, we're like, what, 5 days away? Oh, did she make the payment? What the fuck? Oh, man. Oh, what is this, 61? Yep.
Expedition 61, Margot. See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. There's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
You don't say. I need to go back to the Gestural Village. Guy hooks it up with Lumina's for so many journal entries. Jeez, man. How long have we been streaming for? It's only been an hour. Feels longer. How far away? We're getting there. The summit's right there. Where are we parking this bird at, man? Nani, oh no. All right. 4. Start unlocking them all. Is this snow?
Useful.
Big money chroma. Well, that's something. That's certainly something, yes. Alright, what if I go this way? I don't know which way to go. Oh, I gotta go this way. I seen her there. Okay. And I'll go to this weird gargoyle looking thing. What the fuck is that? That is not a normal. That is not a normal. Okay. Chromatic Brazouler. We're gonna carve a path. Summons 2 fire orbs.
It's locked on you.
Damn it. Dude, I came to this place super late. Why does it feel like a early stage, like an early like level stage? Kind of. Like, I mean, the break of difficulty is refreshing, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, other than that though, I mean, was I not? I mean, I couldn't come out here until like now. So like, why is everybody so much weaker than I am? Maybe it's a lore thing. Maybe it has something to do with the lore of the game. Like, oh, this is Alicia's area, and well, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know shit. On your hand. Yup. Excuse me. Apologies. Okay, let's go talk to little Miss Alicia. Hopefully, there's no bad blood. Is that a fucking axon? Is that whole thing the axon? Yep.
Hello.
She stopped everything? Okay. I guess so, just for them to talk. Let me crank up the game volume.
She blames us, doesn't she? We didn't deserve that.
I've seen that crazy hair before. Is this supposed to be Clea? Clea? I don't know.
You're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she represents? You like being here with her.
Well, a duel it is. Crap. That was ratty. Ooh. She's not that strong. God damn it. She's on defense. On defense. Okay, so. She gets stronger. Fuck! She gets faster? damn it. Ugh. I needed that. Fuck. Ooh. Oh, bro. Oh, shit. Dude, I want that attack. What the fuck? Wow, dude. Just because I had the right picto. Lethem. Damn, that's crazy. That was rowdy. That was rowdy. My fucking thing kept falling off my phone. It was a friendly duel. She almost beat me. Shit. I don't know what's going on though still.
I guess this represented hope. For me, then. Go. Claim your piece of sky.
Hmm.
We both deserve to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Alicia.
They're going good, man. She still does them. She hasn't done them in like a week, but she still does them from time to time. A little extra money here and there. Hmm. New weapon. Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, she hasn't really been doing too many lifts though, because a lot of the money she would get, she would do the rides like late at night. She'd do it like at 10 or something like that. But now that she gets out at 5, you know, a lot of the rides don't really start coming in until about that time. Let's see, what outfit did I get? Oh wow. Oh, so that was a fit. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? That actually looks kind of nice. But I see her as this now. That was like the painted her, the fake her, I guess. I still need to get a better understanding, like a grip on like all the info, because some of it's still kind of hard to follow. Cleanse self-status effects when switching to Virtuos. In Virtuos stance, hitting a marked enemy doesn't remove mark. Switch to Virtuos stance on counterattack. Gain shell when switching out of Virtuos. Oh, that was her old. Oh. Barrier Breaker is my best one, and it's probably going to stay that way. Wow, dude. Elysium, though. Pretty close in power. But no, Barrier Breaker is my shit. But yeah, I mean, nothing so much, though, lately, man. You know, that's just kind of where it's at right now. Casey damn near had a fucking nervous breakdown this morning when she was taking calls. She gets too hung up on trying to, you know, the way she deals with customers, man. Some of them are pieces of shit. Some of them are legit pieces of shit assholes that are just absolutely just as mean as can be. You know, and she's in a queue where she's gonna be dealing with that more than me, if I'm being 100% honest. And it's not fair that she has to deal with that shit. You know, and it just reflects badly on us, but we're at the point now where, like, okay, like a customer will call in saying that we promised that they're supposed to get like $50 a month every month for like the rest of their life or some fucking bullshit, right? And that's not true. But it's a lot of the overseas reps, a lot of the Filipino reps, and the Indian, dude, they fold so fucking easy. If you have an asshole American bitching at these Filipino reps, they're like, "Oh, okay, sir, I guess we'll just do that then," and then they'll just do it. They'll just do it, and they'll fucking put notes saying, "Oh, this customer's gonna get this for like the rest of their account's life," or some bullshit, and that's not true. They don't do their research. They don't look at the information. They're not supposed to do that, and that sets improper expectations. So when the customer calls back, like in Casey's case, she'll not give it to them. At this point, I've told her, look, she's like, you know, I say, look, just tell them you can't do it no more. Document the account. you know, and just give it to them this month. Just give it to them now and fucking whatever. But they're going to call back again. Like, well, you've documented it, and at that point, it's somebody else's problem. That's what Verizon wants. That's what Verizon's going to do. Whatever. Fuck it, man. At this, you know, you can't save everybody. Verizon will close your account if you end up costing them more money than what they're making off you. And I tell you this, it takes a lot for you to really go that far. But I mean, I've had people, like I had one guy, bro. It was maybe 2 months ago at the most. Guy called in and he was just being a dick, bro. Like straight up. Like me and him got off the phone in like 3 minutes, bro. And he was just being a dick. He's like, fuck you, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, you fucking piece of shit. This, like, dude, he was being a fucking prick. And he was calling back all day, man. He was calling back all day. And supposedly, this got told to me a long time ago. I don't have hard numbers, but it's kind of what I've been going by. Is it costs like $32. Like, it costs Verizon $32 for every call that they get or something. I don't know if that's the actual cost, but I guess resources and all that would be equivalent to $32 per call or some shit. So, they don't want us to, but, like, that's what I've been doing, and that's what I've been telling other people, like, go based off that. You know, I've had other supervisors say, hey, look, like, if they want this, just give it to them. We'll make that amount back in X amount of time, right? You know, you make that business decision. That's the kind of business that it is. It's big enough, and they want us to be empowered, right? And Casey, it took a while for me, but Casey hasn't fully adopted that mindset yet. So she's trying to medicate the situation to keep customers from doing that. But and you know what, I could respect that, but it gets so much to the point where it gets toxic for her. Like because there's gonna be customers that aren't gonna go for it, and it wears her down, man. It wears her down. It's metal on metal with brakes. It wears her down, and she gets so committed to wanting to try to fix a situation, you know, by telling the customer the right information. The customer doesn't give a fuck about the right information. The customer wants what they were told. And I told Casey this morning, I said, look, just give him what the fuck he wants and just be done with it. Like, okay, but look, I you know, always start with what you can't and then finish with what you can, right? It's not what you can't do, it's what you can do. But given the circumstances, I can give you this amount today, blah, 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 blah. And then Casey, she told me, she goes, and she said, and then they're going to call back next month. I said, who gives a fuck about next month? Fuck next month. As long as they don't call back within 3 days, you did your job. You did your job based on what Verizon said. If they keep calling back, then at that point, if it's such an issue that it's a detriment to the business, Verizon will have to make changes or address those individual customers. That's just that's how it's going to be. I mean, you want to like really be like, are you serious that you're expecting $200 a month for the rest of your life? You know, shit like that. Like, are you serious right now? That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. You know, and I get that she gets to the point where like she feels that she needs to say like, hey, look, that's ridiculous. You're not going to get that. But especially for her, I said, look, for your own peace of mind, for your sanity, dude, just meet them in the middle. Fuck it. Fuck these customers. Yeah, fuck them, dude. They're fucking asshole pieces of shit, bro. But you know what? Fuck it. You don't ever, I tell her, I was like, you don't ever have to talk to them ever again. You shouldn't get so fucked up on one call that it goes to your next call. And you know what? Like, I'm not perfect. I could deal with it a lot, but very rarely, once in a while, I'll have a call that pisses me off. And the only thing that really sets it off is if you get the very next call is bad, right? I get that. Like that doesn't help. And granted, Casey gets that a lot because she's just in a different queue. She's in the loyalty queue, meaning that she deals with a lot more retention-based calls. And those people are going to be fucking assholes. They're going to be, right? It's pretty funny, this game gonna get tons of awards. You fucking better believe it, bro. But I told her, you know what, just if it's getting to the point where it's so fucking frustrating, dude, stop trying so hard, man. Stop trying so hard. Let's see. At camp, Versa refuses to talk to anyone. He stands alone by the lake. After a while, Mael decides to go up and talk to him. He's feeling a little sore because his painted sister, I guess his sister, got fucking Thanos'd.
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much. I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
She knew what she wanted. You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do. But you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased it.
Verso,
You've lost two brothers. You know what it's like to
Two
lose
brothers. Oh.
never get the chance to say goodbye.
Okay, so Verso is her brother. Because I was confused. Because Clea, she kept referring to Renoir and Aline by name instead of mom and dad. And then there was like an instance there where like maybe they're cousins. Because somebody said uncle? What the fuck? But yeah, but two brothers. So Verso and then also Gustav. Spoiler.
You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. It would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me. You have us.
Maya, I wasn't ready.
What's it been, like 100 years, bro? Like, come on, man.
Understand. You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different. It's different.
Because I'm still here.
Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a chance to say goodbye. I'm truly sorry, Versa.
At least she's free now.
Ding. Ew. Okie dokie. Oh, I found another little Monica boys. Oh, okay. Kind of lame. Fucking cost CPS on your ass, bro. You're gonna give me that bullshit, dog. Like, come on, you have me looking for your fucking kids scattered all over the continent. You give me 3 punk ass luminous stones. Fuck you. Anyways. She needs to learn that. Jared, she does. She does need to learn that. She gets too. It's because it's like, you know, because here's another thing, right? And I get it. But it was a different situation. And with that said, it's still going to be hard for her, even knowing that it's a different situation, that it's still going to be tough, right? So it's already been a while, but it was like for a good few months, a year ago, a little over a year ago, she was like on a credit restriction. So every single credit that she submitted had to get approval. Everything. The only time we ever need to do credit approvals, like, I hardly give out credits because I'm still real, like, fucking like that, right? But you know what? I have a way with words. I'm a lot more persuasive than Casey. And Casey's a woman, right? Let's be real. Guys will kind of get shitty with women, especially the kind of guys that are calling in to speak about something that they want to fight about, right? They're going to feel a little bit more emboldened and less inclined to listen to Casey. Women will do it to her too. Women do it for that exact same fucking reason, right? So Casey does have a little bit of a bad hand, if I'm being honest, right? It makes it hard for her to try to steer the call to get some call control a little bit, at least. But then also too, you know, I've been doing it. She's been doing it already for a long time, but I've been doing it a lot longer. I've been doing it a lot longer than her, and it took me working here to realize, like, you know what, I have been doing it a long time, and it does show. You know, I mean, I was doing machining for like a long time, but every other time in between, I was doing that shit, right? But yeah, Casey was on a credit restriction, so for every time she had to get a credit or put in a credit, whether it was, you know, trying to compromise the customer, or if it was just an error, right? If it was a verified error, she still needed to get approval, right? And in some very rare circumstances, not being able to provide a credit to offset a current balance for it to show immediately would result in an escalation, and that would be something that would and obviously wear on her, right? But those were different circumstances then, right? So she has reservations on providing credits, even if it's like to compromise or for whatever reason can be, because she feels that her being put on some sort of a credit restriction is a judgment call. Mind you too, this other instance that I'm talking about that happened over a year ago, where she was on a restriction and she needed approval, it had nothing to do, like, there was no reprimand. She wasn't on any type of write-up or performance review or any type of job jeopardy or anything. It wasn't. It was just based on factors. You know, Verizon put her on a credit restriction. I have a friend of mine, a guy that I'm on a team with. He does really, really, really good with all of his, like, sales metrics and stuff. And, like, he got put on one too, you know, and I'm pretty sure they're for entirely different reasons. And it had nothing to do with them getting in trouble with shit, right? Nothing to do with that. So I think that's, even without even like consciously thinking about it, I think that has a hand in making Casey feel like she shouldn't give out credits or shouldn't readily give out credits, you know, and it can be kind of a claustrophobic feeling. But that's why I talked to her and, hey, look, just do this. What if they put me on a thing again? Then they put you on a fucking thing again. Oh, well, you know, it is what it is, man. I mean, you can only do so much, you know? Yeah, she doesn't care if people think she's a bitch. She doesn't care if people think she's an asshole. She doesn't like it, right? When she's legitimately trying to help somebody, and then they just unravel and start getting real nasty. Like she's had a couple instances, which I think those are the ones that fuck with me too, right? Is where you get off on the right foot, you build a rapport, and then all of a sudden, you can't do this one thing that they're asking you to do, and the entire call devolves. And it's not even that you can't do it; it's that you're trying to do it, and it's being difficult, and it's because of that the entire call starts to devolve. And I don't know, it totally just gashes your camaraderie that you've tried to develop with somebody, which seemed to be really organic and well spoken, but now you're second guessing everything because the same person that was being really nice and cordial with you is all of a sudden being like an entirely different person. I remember this at Xbox, bro. I remember this at Xbox, like out of nowhere, dude. Fucking, and stupid ass people, bro. I didn't know at the time, man, but when I was in training, we were taking calls at Xbox. Guy calls in, and he's not really asking any Xbox questions. He's asking Microsoft questions, and it's not really anything that we can help with. And but we're kind of going back and forth, and I'm trying to help him out with what I know. And then he says, like, but he's being real nice. He's some Guido fucking guy, though. He's like, yeah, tell you what, do you got a girl that I can talk to? Like, I'm sorry, sir. Like, yeah, like a female representative. Do you got like a female I can speak with? I won't. No, sir. I can't transfer you over to a different representative, whether female or not. But I can assist you with. I mean, what did he say? He goes, "Hey, put me on the phone with the fucking female. I'm gonna come on down there to Microsoft and punch you in the fucking nose." Like just out of nowhere, bro. Like, what? And I remember specifically too that they had updated. I forget what everybody's stuff is called. Everybody has like their own resource stuff that you go by. Every place is different. I remember it was called Doris at DirecTV. I can't remember what they were called at Xbox, but that information, like the resource information, you're supposed to inform them that you're hanging up because they don't do that. Microsoft doesn't tolerate it. And that even that leadership is supposed to file a report, and then Microsoft will even file a police report. It gets like that far. So, but yeah, I get it. Like that fuck with me. I mean, dude, seriously, that was 8 years ago. That was almost 9 years ago. That was in 2016. It was almost 9 years ago in July or August. Right, in 2016, and I remember like, I remember that, right? People suck, and usually it's good. It's just the difference between me and Casey, because me and Casey both get shitty customers. Me and Casey both get upset. Me and Casey both get frustrated. The difference with me and Casey is Casey will let it sit and dwell and affect her mood for the duration of the day. And Casey's always kind of had that problem where when she gets mad, she kind of stays mad. And that's just a bad trait that she has. But it's also like a defense mechanism that she kind of developed when she was younger, right? Before she got with me. And that's just a really bad trait that has consistently stayed. And these days especially, it really doesn't do her any favors because it's only causing her more grief, right? So that's the one big difference between me and her. And then the other one is that, like I said, it stays with her. It makes her stay mad, and then that just affects the rest of her day. And then, believe it or not, like that shit stacks, bro. Like it stacks, and then like if she gets 2 or 3 calls that are bad, if she gets 2 or 3 calls that are bad throughout her day, then that's gonna make her have a negative opinion about other calls, and those 3 calls turn into 6 or 7 calls, and somebody calls in and they're fucking stupid, right? And they just ask questions, but they're not being an asshole, but they're stupid. But that gets on her nerves, right? And it doesn't bleed into her call, but it does fuck with her demeanor, and it's just not good for her mental state. and that just, it makes her aggravated, bro. So she just gets real aggravated, and she stays that way. She doesn't know how to purge those ugly feelings once she's after a call. She doesn't let the positivity of like a new caller call in, like, hey, I needed some help with my bill. I had some questions, just something like that, right? Real jovial. She doesn't let it lighten her up. Like, she's immediately on the defense, like, oh, okay. What questions did you have? But like, I've seen her with just regular calls like that, and she just rolls her eyes, and she's like huffy, and she's like, man, dude, because she thinks that it's gonna go south again. She has such a bad expectation. I feel bad too, right? You gotta compartmentalize. I won't even say compartmentalize, because that makes me feel like she has to hang on to a piece of it in a certain instance. I think, like I said, she has to, like, compartmentalize is like a good way of looking at it, but I'm for her, she needs to purge. She needs to be able to leave the call and not let it bother her. And again, like I said, I'm not perfect. I've had it bother me and bleed into other calls too. But like I said, for her to go from one call to a totally different call with a different type of issue, totally different tone, different type of customer, different type of interaction, it still almost affects her the same way, because she's so jaded from that first call. You know what I'm saying? And that's always been one of her, and you know what? Here's the thing. It doesn't affect her job performance, right? It doesn't affect how well she does her job, at least to a point, right? Because it can be argued that regardless, it's going to start impacting one way or another. It does affect her attitude, not towards the customer, but just with her disposition. Like again, this morning she got so upset, dude. She started like just tearing up. She started crying a little bit, and she's like, these fucking people, dude. And I'm like, I don't want to tell her, like, dude, you get so mad, but I was like, look, you need to not let it bother you so much, because look at where it's making you. It's making you so upset that it's pushing you to tears. Like I told her, like, after I said it, like, look, you need to relax. You cannot let these calls bother you this bad so quickly. You cannot do that. Otherwise, you just will not be able to put up with the job. You can't do that, man. And Casey is kind of a reminder on why some people just can't do the job at all. Like, some people just can't handle the type of job at all, right?
I'm getting quite tired of people
Bye.
counting on me.
Oh, I can spend time. Give me a sec, guys. I have to go pee. I will be right back. I'll be right back. Right back. beautiful people, I have returned. I'm sorry about the delay. All right. Let me dry my ring. All right, so we're going to spend some time with Mael. Give me a second. They're staring at the monolith by herself. Just close this. All right. Okay, so we back. Let me actually flip these around. Might be a little bit better with the... They have my shoes, bruh. Ouch. God dang it. All right, cool.
The monolith looks strange without the logo number there.
Feels empty now. It feels less oppressive.
It feels less oppressive.
I guess. I wonder what Mama's doing now. She must be so upset.
Yeah.
Claire won't be happy either. They're probably driving each other crazy right now. Although, I doubt Claire's been home much. Knowing her, she's probably hunting down the writers responsible for the fire.
Sounds like Claire.
More character development?
Yeah. Barely saw her when I was home. She took Verso's death very personally. Well, we all did.
I've met her 3 times.
You have?
The first time was right after the fracture with Expedition Zero. She stopped us at the barrier.
Okay. Really?
She told you everything then?
Yeah. Then tried to kill us when we wouldn't go home.
Claire.
She found me years later and tried to recruit me. Then she found me again. 16 years ago.
Ah, and that's when Mael got here.
Told me to keep an eye on you. I think she felt you were safer here. Away from her war.
Wait. So, you've been watching me this whole time?
From afar. I'd slip back to Lumiere occasionally.
So, you knew where I was, and you left me there too?
I couldn't exactly take you with me, but I tried to look out for you. And once you left Lumiere, I stayed close. I played all the really dangerous Nevrons out of your path. And I put you away on the beach.
But you also let Renoir kill the rest of the expedition. You didn't help them.
Yeah, they got pretty much wiped at the very beginning of the game. It wasn't fair. Man, Jared, that's the one you keep asking me. I saw a meme about Night Rain with the Armored Core boss, the one that we all know, who we're referring to. I need to, bro. I know I need to. I know I need to.
There were too many of them to save.
I need to ask you something.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
I think we're well past that.
On the cliff. Gustav,
What is it?
Did you let him die?
did you let Renoir kill Gustav? Could you have saved him?
Fuck. God dang. I didn't. Why are you gonna make meat shoes? Trying to give Verso the benefit of the doubt and assume that Renoir was too strong for him. Oh fuck. This will ruin everything. God dang it. I don't know what to put. It's now unbreakable after that? Well, I guess sometimes maybe that's what it takes. You lie. You're always lying. You're always trapped. Because you can't. You have to remember to lie. You have to stay with the lie. And the lie always gets deeper. You're trapped. The truth is harder. But you're free. And you're free because it's the right thing to do. It's not the easy thing to do. It's not the easy thing to do. But it's the right thing to do. And everybody is better for it. Forged in truth. Max? Max. Do I get my final gradient attack? They head to the monolith, and Mael repaints it, sending a message to her father. This adventure helped Mael better understand her painter side. Gradient attack unlocked. Gommage. Ooh, shit! I am inevitable. They return to the camp, to the rest of the expedition. Okay, so I guess I could do the relationship with everybody. Ah, blah, blah. Yes, I do. He knows exactly what Monoko's thinking.
Malcolm always said that he didn't mind waiting with you. Why were you so adamant about bringing him back sooner? There was never supposed to be a queue. Verso wanted us to experience the excitement of new beginnings. He gave us the gift of the river. Why shouldn't we use it? Noko found me after the fracture. Noko raised me, taught me, protected me. It's my turn to protect him. That's how it works. He took care of me. Now I take care of him. Except I can't. Because of me. I know why you're doing this. And I know how it might end. I'm not gambling on tomorrow. Monoka. Why help me then? For Verso. And for you. My friend. Verso gave us many new beginnings. He would have wanted a new beginning for you too. You deserve a new beginning. If you want one. Every one of us does. Now come over here and let's snuggle.
This fucking guy. Little Spoon?
Obviously.
Yeah, these guys are straight up the homies, for real. Bitchin'. Their heartfelt conversation reminded Monoko that actually there is another skill he had forgotten. Break point. They spend more time together being weird and sentimental before returning to the others. You know what? Let me talk to Akea. Let me see if she's gonna try to hook it up with them cakes.
Yeah.
It's
No, it's perfect.
Yes, I do.
You never told me. How do you go from being a farmer to running a school?
what? It's not obvious.
I'm not as smart as you. You'll have to connect the dots for me.
It's good that you can admit I'm smarter.
That's a very good question. I imagine some people would just jump at that. Me, I'm like, shit. Because then I'm in the mindset of, well, would it matter? It's the same thing as like setting your clock ahead 10 minutes, right? Right? Like setting your clock ahead 10 minutes so your alarm goes off 10 minutes sooner. But then also, like, if you know that it's set 10 minutes ahead, then what's the point? Right? Because you're not... Because if you know it's 10 minutes early, then you would also use that as a means to know if you're on time or if you're early or even if you're late.
If you ask me now, then no. I've seen how this torments you. I wouldn't wish that on others. But if you had asked me back then, I would have done anything to see him again. To hear his voice. To feel his arms around me. Every day, I just felt the lack of him. The negative space he used to inhabit. The dip in the chair where he sat. The hollow of his shoes. The emptiness inside his jacket. You want to know why I dislike water? I tried to drown myself.
What?
When I lost Pierre, I tried to swim away from Lumiere. I swam for as long as I could. As far as the waves would carry me. Until I could no longer swim. But I woke up the next day in Lumiere. On the docks. I was alive. I have no idea what happened. What I didn't know then, what the hospital told me,
Oh, wow.
was that I was pregnant. But that I had
Damn.
that I had lost the child.
CL.
I desperately want Maëlle to bring everyone back. To bring Pierre back. But I don't know how to tell you. I lost our baby. She would have been 6.
Damn.
I'm so sorry.
Dark and personal, right?
Yeah, no shit. I had a conversation about that before.
I've had similar thoughts before. Not of drowning specifically, but, you know, it would solve a lot of problems. For everyone. It's a choice. Like any other choice.
It is.
But there's a creature that Verso painted into his canvas. One who always helps people when they become consumed by their dark thoughts.
You mean
Yes. Him.
Wow. Gradient attack unlocked. End slice. And time flew by. Wow, yeah, that's pretty fucking dark, man. Shit. But who are they talking about? Are they talking about him or him? I don't know. That's crazy, though, man.
Watching her.
My owl.
She has the power.
Yeah.
Alright, Lune. Apparently you could smash Lune, too, so...
What are you writing this time? No top nevrons. No. Theories on axons then. Observations of flora and fauna.
Keep guessing.
Well, I saw you interviewing the Merco earlier, so a treatise on gestural behavior.
So close.
It's about me, isn't it? A strange and shattered life. Verso descente.
Disondre.
That's a mouthful.
Well,
Oh, really?
come on. You're smiling, so you must be good.
Well, if you must know, I'm working on a song.
Ah. The passion.
A song.
My parents said music was frivolous, but you know what? The voices we listen to have to be our own. I decided to be a little selfish with my time. Our problems will still be there in the morning.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Oh, I fully support taking selfish breaks.
Oh, I know you do. You've been taking quite a few selfish breaks of Zia lately.
Oh, shit. She's been watching.
I'm glad she's found some happiness. Or at least some fun. But it would have been nice. Okay. I'll play this off, but no laughing or smart ass comments.
Me? Never.
Skybreak. These better be freaking epic, man.
You are scared.
I guess he's not
Cousins.
Yes, I do. Because SK is the only one who knows what the fuck is going on.
That's why I really misses Claire.
Yeah. He waits for her every day. He stopped singing when she left. But it's okay. She'll be back for a visit, and he'll be all happy again.
I really think so.
They are best friends. It's been a few centuries, but she wouldn't leave him. Just like he would never leave me.
Do you miss Versa? I mean your Versa. The real Versa. No, of course you do. Sorry. I don't know why I asked that. That was stupid. I just wondered because you never mentioned him with me.
It makes you sad.
SK is very considerate. I like how they gave him the fanciful whimsies of a child, but also, there's a fine line when it comes to children and honesty. Some of them are brutally honest, but also the conveyance has a lot to do with it, right? So, he's very honest, but he's also very mindful, right? Where other kids can be very honest and be very inconsiderate. SK is not like that. He's very mindful with what he says. Case in point, right? Because he didn't deny it. You know, and he's never been presented with an instance where he denies it. So,
Does it bother you that I'm
That's why he calls them cousins.
But each different. Why would that bother me?
That's why he calls them cousins. And that's why Renoir is his uncle as opposed to his dad. As far as how SK rationalizes it.
Thank you. Well, let me.
Let's keep going on adventures forever.
Sound of contentment. Unbreakable and eternal. Angel's Eyes. They talk more about what kind of adventures they want to go on next, then head back to the others. Okay, so let me check my moves. Show me your moves. Everyone has their gradient attacks. Beautiful. Okay. Alrighty. Where's my coin? I feel like I can go deeper. But I think it could be the file that I'm using. Right? Like it rasterizes it, but it doesn't like have a scale that's much deeper.
So, here I come.
There's no clouds there no more. Why did that happen? Why did that change? Okay, so why are the clouds gone? Well, whatever. Millions of reasons. We still got the manor in the sky. I still got all that area over there to cover. And if we only got, I think, 2 more gestrels I gotta find. I don't know if I'm ready to fight that thing yet. I want to kind of fiddle around over here. Alright, so I already fought this guy with his fucking clique ass. I'll whoop this guy's ass. Damn it! There's no way to change Luneta Versa. What the fuck? Sweetness. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, so we're gonna do this then.
Okay. Ready to carry.
Yup! Beautiful. Oh, I can't use that. We'll just do this again.
Ready to carry.
Alright. Bastard. Up my L. Okay. Wake up. There we are. Beautiful. Stack those burns. We'll do this. $30,000 on that burn, bro. Need to stack these gradient ticks. Need to get her with the augments too. She has really bad augments. I need to fix her. Can only be cast with all those. Alright, so. Beautiful. Damn, what am I hitting him with? Let's do it. Let's do it, people! Extreme single target damage. 1. Damage is increased for each foretell consumed since the beginning of the battle. Let's do it. Oh, we got roulette on that bitch. God damn it. That's bullshit. Whatever. It's fine. The boys will clean up. Damn. Boom. Trying to get him to break. Defenseless though. What do we got? I'm gonna do this guy. Water resistant to everything, huh? Alrighty, time to go to sleep. I can never do that one. It's so expensive. Yes, sir. He's resistant to fucking everything. Damn. This should kill him. There. He's trying to clutch up at the end. Breaking death. Fully charge enemies break bar on death. Really? That's not bad at all. Oh, and a new foot. Always good. Okay, hold on. One AP on start. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that. We're gonna do breaking death. that right there is going to be monstrous. So, okay, so I need to do her stuff though for sure. I thought I had an augmented counter. What the fuck? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. One AP on battle start. Energizing turn. So I need 17 more? Alright, 17. Alright, hold on, let's do this then. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Royale. Nope. Energizing turn. Bam. Beautiful. Okay. What's old boy have? Confident fighter. Anti-blight might be important. Well, could have used it in a different instance, but gradient charge. 1 AP on successful parry. It's actually really good. That's a lot of health. It's like a lot of health. What about Sayel? She can use the boost. Well, we're gonna do no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. The fuck was it looking? Exposing break? No. I'm parry. Unsuccessful parry. Should probably get rid of the roulette. Energizing burn. But max health is halved. I'll leave it as is for now. Let's check up on the others.
Esquier.
Are you troubled, mon ami?
When we first met, what did you mean by my terrible swimmer friend?
I didn't say that.
I remember it quite clearly.
Oh, you mean the second time we met?
What?
In the caves.
Oh, Esquier is the one who saved her.
Sorry, I'm quite lost.
Oh yeah, me too. It's fun.
What do you mean by second time?
First means number one. Second means number two.
What a smartass.
Yes, I understand that. So, was I swimming the first time we met?
Yes, you were. Before you stopped swimming in the middle of the ocean. That's dangerous.
It was you. You saved me. Back then. Wait, but how?
I heard your tears.
From so far away?
I heard you, so I came.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Tears again. You sure do like to cry.
I guess I do.
Versa likes crying too.
Putting him on blast.
Yes, I know.
You were looking for someone then. Did you find them?
No. But hopefully soon.
Yeah. I get sad too when I lose my stones. But I always find them again. You will find them again too.
You're the best. Mon ami.
That's good. Go to sleep. I should probably start. My gummies are kicking in. But I want to play more.
To the sky.
Huh. You don't fight these things. Kind of scary.
Through the sky.
Yeah.
Through the sky.
Flash through the sky. A Ferris wheel.
Hang on tight.
What is all this? It's nebula. Oh shit, what's that?
Sky.
Okay. This guy looks rowdy. Hold on. Let's try it. Hermetic Portier. Let's see if I can do Steered Strike. Ah, that's such fuckage, bro. Yes. Checks the ground. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Stop hitting me. Motherfucker. Alright, so we'll do this. Uh-oh. Damn it, I did it again. Intervention. See, this will probably kill him, but yeah, killed him. Wanted to try out that level 3, but anti-blight, immune to blight more than before. 20 to 24. Okay. Nice. Nar. Oh. It's a traitor. Pure. Oh. Okay, hold on. Since homie got the new fit. I like that setup. That setup looked good. That's a good setup right there. Let's fight y'all motherfuckers. Let's get at it. I should have had more faith. I want to try this. Alright, so hold on. Damn, that does a lot of fucking damage. Got him. You can't shield your allies because you ain't got none, son. Absolutely demolished. Problem. Ooh, my confident leveled up. Sweet. So hold on. Higher speed and higher crit rate. Well, it's because it's a higher level. Still not bad. I can always switch back to it. Not a big deal. bondage. Ooh, manor door. No kidding. Any little monitos around here? Just so I could see real quick before I go in the door. No swim swim. No swim swim SKA. Oh wow. Oh, it's clear and obscure. Forlorn. Okay, okay. Fuck it, fight me. Protective bubbles. Fucking wreck. I got one counter. Free eats all day, sir. Ooh, the stylum. There's 2 burn.
Nice.
Is there a pet tanker on here? A patunk? Why is there a patunk thing? Must be something else. There it is. God dang. Whew. What? Come on, motherfucker. Let's go, patunk. All this hassle, man. This guy better not be impossible. Playing games, man. There we go. All right. We prepared for the giant patunk. Let's do it. Chromatic patunk. Okay. have a feeling. Biatch. Career Parfait. Beat the Chromatic Patunk. He wasn't that tough. Other Patunks have been harder. Grandiose Chroma Catalyst. Okay. Anti-stun. Immune to stun. Bro. That right there. Sun? That one's shin? That one's good. Shin. Breaking Death. Energizing Parry. Is that a lantern thingy? Mm-hmm. Not a whole lot down there. Just the manor door. Huh. I don't know if I can fight that guy yet. Not a whole lot over there, actually. Kind of disappointed about that. Hang on tight, mon ami. I'm getting sleepy, guys. I'm not lying. I'm getting sleepy. I know. You're really powering through this whole thing, man. You're staying up. You're not gonna to go to work. What time did you wake up? Endless Night Sanctuary. Empowering dodge. Really? 50% increased damage. That might be something Casey can use. I don't really do that, but let's wreck these guys. Oh, well, that's cool. I'm off tomorrow, too. Case in point. Wrecked. No loot, huh? Oh, whatever. Take these fools out too. Just wipe them. Damn. Contorso. Hey. Whee! Eso Kiko. Is that? I think I got one more gestural then. So I know Casey was getting into some pretty rowdy fights in here. So let's see how this goes. Top by 3 and top by 4, that sucks, bro. Expedition 46, huh? I know Casey was getting in a fight with some of the gestural secret weapons here.
See the trees here? The gestrels, waiting to be reborn.
A whole bunch of them.
They're queuing.
Oh,
So many of them. Big guy.
lovely.
An advantage. Let's fight this guy and see if Casey's really having this hard at the time. No, this is just a regular enemy, it seems. Oh, that's what Casey has. Ooh, that's a good move. Do it, lad. There you go. Ooh. No, no, I've been busy with a whole bunch of other stuff, Jared. I'm gonna get on something soon. I just have ideas right now. I haven't really committed to doing anything just because, you know, everything around the house. Trying to learn this thing, trying to do the shed and all this other stuff. So no, streams are more just gives me an opportunity to kind of keep the channel alive and do something actively with the community, while also letting me play games, because I'm going to be playing games whenever I can in my downtime anyways, right? So no, you know this, man. I'm never fully committed to the streams over content. It's just, you know, streams right now are just, generally speaking, easier, so. Oh my, I've not met an expeditioner in quite some time. Anyone else, for that matter? Hello, hello, how wonderful to meet you. Grandies. What are you doing here? I've been lost in these sunless woods for as long as I can remember. Luckily, I fell with a rather lively crowd of Jestrels. They welcomed me as one of their own. It helped, I suppose, that I'm an engineer by trade and could fix their weapons and sakapatates. They do so love to fight, which resulted in quite a bit of breakage. Sadly, it also resulted in quite a death toll, and not all of them at the hands of Nevrons. Their zest for battle sometimes went too far. Friendly fire and all that. Maybe, or maybe unfriendly fire. And though my Jestral friends could resurrect, the death toll grew so high that it would overwhelmed the queue at the Sacred River. They were all my friends, and they kept dying and resurrecting, losing their memory of me each time. It broke my heart, it did. I couldn't bear it anymore, so I wrote to Golgra for help. That was perhaps not the best idea. Golgra's solution was rather severe. Golgra decided to kill every Jestral here and plant their bodies in the ancient sanctuary. I believe they're still there now, waiting their turn at the river. That must be hard. Such is the Jestral way. And just like that, I lost all my friends. It is a lonely, albeit more peaceful life these days. Anyway, I have worked tirelessly on improving their Sakapatate to properly honor their memory. If you find them walking around, feel free to fight them. After all, this is what my friends would have wanted. $234.
Good stuff.
50% of gradient charge on breaking a target. That's not bad either.
Nice.
How far did she get? Was she fighting? She had to have been fighting bosses. Oh, we're at it now. Yeah, but bottom line, I haven't like sat down to. Oh shit. Yeah, I haven't sat down to like work on anything, man, to be honest. Bro. Make it happen, cuz. Alright. Distribution. Oh, wow. Okay, hold up.
Nice.
Warrior's Route. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. If I'm up any later, I'll be seeing the sun come up. But, once everything gets settled, because again, Jared, remember, dude, like, okay, so recap. We got our income. We got stuff for the house. Got a shed. It's still outside. Still gotta organize it right. Got everything out of the garage. Everything into the shed. The garage is now the gym. But I also had to build my fence. I had to rebuild the fence. We had to make the, we had to rebuild the fence. I had to rebuild the fence from scratch. Make a cement slab for the shed. Got everything out of the game room. Had to get everything out of the game room and put all of it in the front room, which that took a couple days just because I had to buy new bins to put the games in. Then I had to build these shelves, and these shelves themselves took almost a month, if you could believe that, right? So to actually do all that took like a month, and then finally, once that was done, they're painted, I had to move everything back in here. I still have some stuff in the front room that I got to organize, truth be told. And then, you know, I finally decided to get my fucking $2,700 fiber laser that's just been sitting in a box in the shed, out here to start actually working with it, because it's way too expensive to just be sitting there. So I've been trying to do that, and all that's been over the span of the last several months, man. Really since February, March, right? So it's been a few months, and that has taken a lot of my time away from everything. That's why I haven't been streaming as much. That's why I haven't even worked on any videos, because that's what's going on, man. And I do want to get to videos, trust me, man. I'm always like preparing and prepping to do stuff for videos, and it's like, well, if I do a video, maybe I should do this first, and then maybe I should do that first, and you know, that's just how I am, you know, to a fault, right? But I'm definitely gonna work on stuff, man. It's just, with all that said, I mean, it's a whole bunch of shit, right, that has had a hand in you know, just keeping me from making content. But it's all for the betterment, right? Like doing all that stuff has kept me from working out, man. I'm 16, no, I'm over 20 pounds up again, man. I was at 140, and now I'm 162, 163. My resting heart rate's like 20 beats per minute higher. I'm out of shape again. I've been eating like crap. I've been feeling like crap. I've been sleeping like crap, and I need to get back into shape for that too. But with all these projects and shit, man, it's like I said, it's kept me away from doing a lot of stuff. And now that I'm finally kind of reeling everything in and getting a handle on things, everything can kind of be improved, right? What's up, Mandarin? This fucking guy. Where have you been? Well, where have I been? But still, I've been more than you've been. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna show up right now, right when I'm wrapping up the stream. How dare you? How dare you? But I mean, that's what's been going on, right? Just you know, trying to get all this shit done. It's not for nothing, man. It's definitely not for nothing. And then when I got the engraver out too, Jared, I couldn't just use it, right? I couldn't just use it. Like, I was trying to tinker with it a little bit, but I don't have like a dedicated space in the shed. It is so dreadfully hot in the shed that I know that the galvo head on this laser can overheat, and I'm not putting this in a position where it's gonna fuck it up. But I needed to do something. Cause running it in here, yeah, dude, forget about it, bro. Forget about it. It made me like, I was like, ugh, dude, I'm gonna die if I'm running a fucking engraving in here. So I was like, I gotta build an enclosure. I gotta build a thing for this. So I bought a cart, like one of those library carts, right? On Marketplace for like $50, right? I thought it'd be perfect because then I can move it around the house, right? It's not just in one spot. And then I bought some plywood, a big ass 4x8 thing of plywood, for like $36 at Home Depot. And then I bought like a tube and a little inductor fan, 4 inches. I got some PVC pipe. I bought some of this shit, like some rubber seal adhesive, right? And then I made a box. I measured its height. I made a box. The fiber laser runs through the back, right? So hold up. So check it out. So let's do this. Let me see if I can do this. I don't know how far I can bring it. Oh, that doesn't help at all, does it? So look, this is the whole fucking deal. I had an X named Galvo head. Well, you better believe it. So check it out. I built this. I put the tube in here. I had to buy some 4-inch hole saws. I put just a rubber 4x4 gasket with a clamp. Got this guy in here with some sealant, right? Not some sealant, but like some of this stuff to seal it off so there's no air leaks. Got a couple of hose clamps, and then I run it to a vent out the window. I had to buy the vent for the window. And then in the back, right, since I have the fiber lasers, like it basically goes from the unit to the galvo head, right? It goes up and down, so it has a motor that raises and lowers. So depending on what you're engraving, you have to raise it or lower it. But obviously I couldn't do that here, right, with the wire harness, right? So I had to make it to where, how can I make it go up and down but still like keep it sealed enough to have like a seal, so like the particulates and the smoke and shit doesn't get thrown, because the fucking fire alarms were going off, all sorts of shit. So I got some of this stuff. I bought it before, right? I bought it for the tortoise enclosure, as a matter of fact. It's just like some weather seal for like garage doors and stuff. And it's soft enough to be moved, but it also holds its shape real well. So that's just basically what this stuff is, right? So it's able to go up and down, but I can tuck it in, and it'll hold it nice and tight and close as much as it can. And then I just got like a thing here. I also bought like some little LEDs, right? Like a $6 LED strip at Walmart with the little remote, so I can actually like turn it on and look inside it, right? Here, let me see if I can maneuver this big bitch. I'm gonna unplug this. So this is the deal I built, right? And this is what we're gonna end the stream on, right? Mandarin, you already know what the deal is, bro. You already know what the deal is. You know I gotta flex, dude. I busted my ass. You better believe I'm gonna flex on this. So I built this. I got some little hinges, a little latch deal. The handle goes in here. We got the lights on, right? So let me see if I can do this. So the whole deal is in here. I mean, I can move it around a little bit, but it's fine. So that's the laser. As a matter of fact, Oh, I already put the lens cap on. Yeah, so, and then I got it all sealed here, obviously, and then I just close it up, and it keeps it sealed. And you can see the seals here. So when I cut everything to size, I also made sure to put this basically this I guess like a duct seal adhesive strip. I cut it in half, and then I would run the strips because it's about like an inch thick, right? So I'd run the strips, and then I would just put them like in between where the where I was going to be screwing in and putting the box, right? But yeah, man, I've been busy. I was busy doing this. It took like 2 days or so, really, just to get everything up and running. But now I can actually run the unit without having any issues. I got like the material set up. That was a hiccup. Doing a power and frequency tests, speed tests. It's yellow, so it's special. Mandarin, we've missed you, Mandarin. Shit. Anyhow, so yeah, I you know, I had to build this, and I got the cart off of Facebook Marketplace for the goddamn for the fucking from the library, right? So just to move it around like that. Got some other stuff. Got some of the aluminum tape and shit, but I haven't really needed to use that. And yeah. So to answer your question, no, it's not just streaming. I'm trying to work. I will work on content, but I get so caught up with so much other stuff, right? That it's like, well, damn, right? Sorry, I keep having to disappear. Just so you know, Jared, I spent the last 7 to 10 minutes answering your question in detail about doing content as opposed to streaming. So been a lucky creep. I'm trying to like get back in it, man. I'll try to stream a little bit more often. I'm definitely planning on doing like an unboxing and some Mario Kart World when I get the Switch 2. That's the plan. I'm sure that'll be a good time. But that's it for me, you guys. You all know the drill. Be cool. Stay safe. Much love. And I'll catch all of you guys on